and action. Haha. Welcome to your workout today. Today we've got a lower body focused workout. So it's gonna be real awesome. Make sure you get nice and loosened up in the hips, nice and warmed up. Get your heart rate up a little bit because you don't wanna be going into this workout cold, okay? You wanna be warm. And no, there's not an instance where the cold is your warm friend, okay, Wim Hof? You actually wanna get your muscles nice and warmed up. So that being said, if you haven't warmed up, go ahead and take 5 minutes to do so and then come on back here and let's get right into it. So today we've got our hinge exercise. So we're gonna be doing a kettlebell hinge, but there's also gonna be some other variations, maybe here or here or here or here. Not exactly sure where we're gonna put them yet, but they're on there so you can see different ways that you can do that hinge exercise depending on what you have available to you today. We're gonna be starting off with a hinge and then a lunge, same thing, many different variations, and then taking a little break, and then we'll be doing a thrust, a banded thrust, and then some rear foot elevated split squats. The best glute exercises of all time are in this workout today. So this is a type of workout that you can add load to, so constantly kind of challenging yourself, adding more weight, changing things up, and really that way, you can really stimulate muscle building and muscle toning. All right, so enough said. I think it's time to get into it. So the first thing that we're doing is a hinge exercise. So get ready, get your implement ready. We're gonna be starting in 5 seconds. We're gonna be going for about 40 seconds, which should enable us to get about 8 to 10 reps, okay? Going back nice and controlled, and then squeezing the bum. Back nice and controlled, squeezing the bum. This kettlebell hip hinge exercise is kind of that precursor to the kettlebell swing. The kettlebell swing, bada bada swing, bada bada swing. It's probably about 6. Not exactly sure. We're gonna be running through this sequence, kettlebell hinge, and then the lunge, the lunge. We're gonna be running through that 3 times. Beautiful, so take a little rest. So I'm gonna be doing a body weight lunge. You can pretend I have some dumbbells here. And yeah, we'll go with that. And go. Going back, and then coming up. Step back, come up. Nice and controlled. Step back, come up. Stepping back and coming up. Make sure you want to have equal pressure on the heel and the toe of the foot. You also want to keep in mind, I know I say this often, so by now you probably know it, but keep the hip, the knee, and the ankle in alignment. Stepping back, coming up. Don't be in a rush to just bang out the reps. We want to think about quality here, not quantity. One more rep. Awesome. Good. Now let's do the other side. 10 seconds break though. Inhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Step back. Come on up. If you are fortunate enough to have some adjustable dumbbells at home, or even just a set of dumbbells at home, this is a fantastic way that you can add progressive overload through the weeks. So say today, if today is week 1 for you, you're using maybe 5-pound dumbbells. Maybe next week when you do this workout again, go up to 8-pound dumbbells. Week after that, maybe go up to 10s. Week after that, 12s, 15s, and so on. All right, what's next? Kettlebell hinge. And that's basically how we apply the principle of progressive overload to our training. All right, hinge back and pick it up. Hips go way back and hips come forward. Notice here, I'm letting that kettlebell kind of go through in between my legs, and the kettlebell is kind of reaching back behind my knees. It's not doing this. So if I do this, where I have that kettlebell really far away from me, I create a lot of pressure here in my low back. So in order to avoid that, you want to keep that weight kind of close to your center of gravity as possible, so as close to the hips. And that's going to take the pressure off the low back and just make sure that you really engage the glutes. I think I messed up the rest time there. I think I actually was going when I should have been not going. Or maybe we're just totally resting right now. Guys, I messed it up. So maybe let's just keep going on that thrust. I know what happened. I used that 30-second break, which I forgot to tell you about, to hinge. So you'll forgive me for that one. But now we're back on track. So now we're going to be doing some lunges. So you can pretend you got some dumbbells here or a kettlebell. It doesn't have to be a kettlebell. If you have like a sandbag at home or like some kind of, maybe you've got a big box of powdered Tide detergent at home, laundry detergent, that can work just as well. Maybe you're just kind of mastering the body weight. It's all good. It's all relative. Good. One more time here. And take a break for 15 seconds. And then we'll do the other side and we'll take a break for 30 seconds after that, I think. 3, 2, 1, and go. How many reps is that? That's probably like 7. 8, 9, 10. We still have 10 seconds left in this round, so that's enough time for like 2 or 3 more reps. Good. All right. 15-second break, but I think it's actually a 30-second break. I'm all confused now. I don't think I set my timer up right, but that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just, so this is the rest period, okay? So we're gonna take 30-second rest and then, kind of just loosen up a little bit. Maybe do a couple stretches, play around, a little dance party, get the hips moving, drink some water. If you have a coffee, which I do, but it's way over there. All right, 5 seconds and we go again on our last set. And go. Hinging at the hips all the way back, thrusting the hips forward. Hinging at the hips all the way back, thrusting forward. I'm also keeping a nice neutral neck position, so I'm keeping my chin tucked the whole time. I'm not letting my neck go into an extension position. 2, 3 back, and exhale coming up. 1, 2, 3 back, exhale coming up. 3 back, and exhale coming up. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Awesome. Last set of lunges, and then we'll be done for, not even close to being done for this workout. We still have a whole other thing to do. 2, 1, and let's go. Stepping back and then coming up. Stepping back and coming up. This workout here is something that you can, repeat. Say, you're on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. You're doing this workout on Monday, next workout Wednesday, workout after that on Friday. But let's say you want a little bit more of a challenge. Feel free to repeat this workout on like a Thursday, right after your yoga or right before your yoga. That might be fun. Beautiful. All right, we're doing One more set. Starting to work up a little bit of a sweat here. Okay, you ready? Here we go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Coming up. Stepping back, coming up. Stepping back and coming up. I think that's 5. Again, aiming for 8 to 12 reps. If you get a little more than 12, that's okay too. But let's say you get to 12 reps and it feels like pretty easy for you, you don't feel challenged, then that's an indication that you can actually increase the load. So if you have like some kind of heavy object that you can hold, all right, just some way to kind of, challenge yourself, challenge your body. All right, take a little break. And next we're gonna be doing some hip thrusts against the bench. I'm gonna show you how to do that with a band. And then some rear foot elevated split squats. Same thing, we might kind of decrease it a little bit to 30 seconds and 10-second break in between. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a break now and we'll get back into it here in about a few seconds. Okay, so while you're resting here, grab your little band if you have one, crisscross it around to make it even shorter, and then you're gonna kind of step onto the band, keep your feet about hip to shoulder width apart, get into the hip thruster position, and then get that band across your hips, just like so. And this is how to do a banded hip thrust. So we'll go ahead and start that timer and get ready to go here in about 5 seconds. All right, so now we've got our hip thrusts, just like that. Going down and then coming up. So keep that chin tucked and think about having a bit of a posterior tilt in that pelvis. So don't have your low back in a hyperextension position. We're not going up like this, okay? We're just keeping those hips, nice posterior tuck, keeping the chest the chin tucked in towards the chest, really squeezing those glutes. Okay, careful coming out of that. And now we're into rear foot elevated split squats. So again, you can have a kettlebell up here at the chest, or you can have dumbbells here at your side, or one dumbbell. Going down and then coming up. You're gonna aim for about 8 to 10 reps here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Wow, that was perfect, guys. All right, taking a little break. Starting to get a little warm, a little humid here in the garage mahal. All right, going down and then coming up. Going down and then coming up. That's 2. Nice and controlled on the way down. Feel some strength there. You can also engage this opposite thigh too by simply pushing your foot into the bench or the couch, coffee table if you have running shoes on, or an ottoman. I lost count. I think that's probably 8, 9, oh, one more for bonus, and 10. Good. We're gonna take about 40 seconds or so to rest up here, catch our breath, grab some water, and we'll probably need that whole 40 seconds to get into the band here. All right. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go in about 10 seconds. 5. All right. See how awkward that was to get into position? That's what they don't show you on Instagram, my friends. All you see are these really cool looking variations, but they never show you how awkward it is to get in and out of it.
But here at BPM On Demand, you get the real thing. Oh man, I regret saying that. That sounded really corny. Oh, this is good. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Oh, did you hear that? That was both my knees. I wonder if the mic picked that up. All right, keep that foot elevated, and we're gonna go 10 reps. Another thing you can do and think about here is hinging at your hip back, kind of leaning forward a little bit, keeping your spine somewhat, well not somewhat, but keeping your spine neutral. And then you can add in that little bit of a hinge and really focus on engaging the glute. It's an awesome exercise for the glute. You'll feel it a little bit in the hammy, not too much, and then you'll also feel it in the quad. All right, other side. I got attacked by mosquitoes the other day. You could probably see them. It's itchy. It's that time of year here in Port Stanley, Ontario. 2, 3 down, coming up. Hinging at that hip back. Coming up. Oh man, that burns. That is a frickin' killer. Whew. All right, look at that, sweat. Okay, that thing is gonna beep again in about 5 seconds, which would indicate then that we have another 20 seconds to rest, AKA 20 seconds to fiddle with our little band here. That was probably the smoothest it's been so far today. Yay! All right, I'm just gonna rest here on my elbows for a little sec. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last set. Also, just thought of it now, I should probably mention this, but try not to like support yourself on your elbows here. Really try to use, the edge of the couch or the bench or whatever, supporting yourself, and really feel into that. Into those glutes. Going down, and then coming up, squeezing the glutes. Going down, coming up, squeezing the glutes. Beautiful. Okay, watch your band. And then we'll do last set of rear foot, elevated split squats. This time I'm gonna start with my right leg. Whew, okay, this is good. Going down and coming up, squeezing the bum. It is a really good feeling to feel strong and confident in your body. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and up. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Legs are starting to burn. Awesome. All right, other side. Other side. Here we go. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Going down, then coming up. Going down, 2, 3, coming up. 2, 3, coming up. 1, 2, 3, and up. We're almost there. A few more reps here, my friend. A few more reps. You can do it. If I can do it, literally anybody can do it. Awesome. All right. Whew. Take a moment to wipe the sweat off. I'm going to go ahead and pause this timer. Whew. All right. We're going to take a little minute break, and then we're going to do a little bit of a finisher. So, I am going to snap my fingers, and I'll have a band in my hand. Okay. So, what we're going to do is a quick little finisher here together. This one is inspired by Brett Contreras, the glute guy. You can find him on Instagram. revolutionize the world of glute training. Okay, so with the band around the knees, we're gonna hinge at the hip forward a little bit. So we're not gonna be leaning forward by bending at the back. Keep a neutral spine, hinge at the hips forward, and we're gonna be abducting for about 20 reps. Notice I'm coming up on the edges of my foot here, okay? So I'm not just going like that. That might irritate the knees after a while. So we're gonna be doing 20 reps in a forward lean, 20 reps with a neutral spine, and then 20 reps leaning back, okay? All right, here we go, here we go. And let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, so go at this pace. 3, 4, if all you have, 5, 6 is one of these bands, you can just loop them around like how we had for those thrusts. I think that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, good. Come to neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, holy shit, 12, whoops, sorry, swore. Maybe we can bleep that out. Nope, we're not bleeping that one out. It's gotta be close to 20 here. 20, okay. Last one. Gonna lean back. This one's gonna hurt the most in a good way. 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm not going as in and out as much. They're just kind of little movements. My glutes are getting tired here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Beautiful. All right. Now, if you want to, if you're feeling strong today, go ahead and do that whole thing one more time through or twice more through, and that will really finish the glutes off. So good job today. Take some time to stretch out those glutes. Breathe, meditate, maybe plug into Chelsea Yoga, and we'll see you in the next workout.